Yo, what is up guys, Shadi here, coach of Bayern Munich, and welcome to week 6 of the meme. This week we're up against Carson, Toxic Gaming, and his Chicago Bewears. You guys might know him from PPL Division 2. If you don't, his link will be in the description below. Make sure to check him out and watch his endeavors in the league and other leagues and stuff, and all the other shenanigans he does. So, Carson has a stupid team, and I don't like it because it's scary. But yeah, his team should be popping up on screen right about now. He has Dragonite with all Z moves, Zyga 10%, Clefable with Z moves, Buzzwole, Toxapex, Mewnich, Delphox with Z moves, Golbat, Tangela, Pidgeot, and his meme pick is a Alolan Sandshrew. So, he actually dropped Slowbro for Toxapex before this week, and that's his only transfer. I definitely do think that he has the better matchup because Zyga 10 is a massive problem to my team. Rachi is always a problem. Megalovania actually can be a pretty big problem if I let my Donphan get weakened. Delphox just kind of rips through me for the most part. What else is there? Clef is always a problem. Buzzwole is actually not it's not that big a deal because I have Kofak, which literally doesn't care. Tangela is a bit annoying to my team. Golbat can be, but I don't think it's that big a deal. So yeah, I do think he has a mild matchup advantage there. But that being said, you look at this first set we have with Gadget, our Metagross with the Life Orb, Medium Match, and about Earthquake and Rock Polish, and you see that his team dies to these three moves. Rachi, Earthquake, Zyga 10, basically anything, Clefable, Medium Match, Buzzwoles, and Headbutt. Toxapex doesn't want to take us in Headbutt, Mewnich gets Earthquake and can intimidate me because of Clear Body, which is really nice. Delphox gets Earthquake, Golbat gets in Headbutted, Tangela is the only thing that takes it well. Tangela Pidgeot just doesn't want to take anything. It also doesn't do anything to me, really, unless he's like an offensively invested Heatwave variant. But I'm pretty sure that he just dies. So, and then there's a Alolan Sandshrew, which I'm pretty sure even if it's a Violet, dies to everything. Not everything, but like my Medium Mash or Earthquake should do the thing. Yeah. Do the trick. There we go. But yeah, this thing, after I get some chip damage off on some of the things, just kind of wins, and that's kind of the plan. I can also just use it as a breaker and then clean up with something like Dragonite instead. Both work. And yeah, I don't know what the speed was for. It definitely isn't enough, as you will see. Yeah, I don't remember. This is fucking ages ago. But yeah, the thing can do stuff, and that's cool. Next up, we have Noya, the Confederates with leftovers. Mummy has the ability Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, Rest, Talk. Pretty much straightforward Crowfag. This thing is really nice because he doesn't have a Ghost Resist outside of Pidgeot being immune to it, and Pidgeot is pretty much garbage. So, you know, that's nice. The plan, the other idea I had was obviously a Trick Room Nasty Pot variant. However, I ultimately decided to go with this set because it still deals really well with Buzzwole. I can recover up against and help with Rachi and all the things. Basically have a defensive check to stuff, including the Zygarde as well, which just switches into perfectly well. I think perfectly, but pretty okay. Because my grass type at the time was Leavanny, and that's just not something I want to bring. Maybe I should have. Who knows? But yeah, I was gonna bring a Trick Room set as well, but I was going to decide with this. Decided to go with this. In hindsight, Trick Room would have definitely been nice, but you know, hindsight's 20/20 and stuff. Next up, we do have Tharja, the Weaver with the Life Orb. Pressure, of course, doesn't really matter. Knock off Icicle Crash, Ice Shot, and Poison Jab. Adamant Max Attack, 208 Speed, 16 in Speed F, and 32 HP. That's just to give me a Life Orb number. So I take a little less from that. Yeah, speed for that one thing that isn't Zygarde. What is it? Delphox. Yeah, that one. Because Zygarde just dies to an Ice Shot, so it doesn't really matter. Adamant Life Orb Weaver does a ton of damage to his team. The only thing that really switches in is the Toxapex. Everything else just kind of gets dicked by it, and that's pretty nice. Clefable, I think if it's max defense, can take 2 Icicle Crashes, but not 2 Poison Jabs, so that's all fine and dandy. I'm pretty sure it can't take an Icicle Crash plus a Poison Jab either, so Weaver just kind of does things against his team, and it's neat. Next up, we do have Paragore, of course, the Dragonite with the Flying Z. Fly, Dragonclaw, Earthquake, and Dragon Dance. With enough speed to outspeed. I think this is for Megalovania at +1. No, this is for Scarfus at +1. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, Scarf Buzzwole. Pretty sure, yeah. So Scarf Buzzwole +1. That makes sense. Because that's 79 by speed. This thing just does the Dragonite thing. You know, get up a DD, go for Super Saiyan Sky Strike, something in there, just clean up the rest of the team. Essentially, that's what it does. That's what it always does. It's Dragonite. Straightforward. Here we have Mirajan, the Mega Gardevoir with the Gardevoir right, of course. Hyper Voice, Side Shock, Shadow Ball, and Wish. 220 HP, 100 special attack, modest nature, and 188 in speed. I wanted to run a move to help me beat the Clayble because right now I obviously can't. I wanted to taunt or encore or something of the sort, maybe Calm Mind even. But couldn't quite fit it on, so I opted to go with this set. It still does a ton of work to his team, and that's cool, I guess. Yeah, straightforward stuff, I guess. Last but not least, we do have Ruta, the Donphan, with you know, the Mega Electric check with the rocks and the Rapid Spin, Earthquake, and Knockoff is there to get rid of the Violet and Tangela, because I do think there will be a switch and if you get rid of the Violet, then Metagross has a much easier time breaking it, especially if it gets some Media Mash boost. That would be preferable. I can also knock off other items like Rachi's thingy if he stays in for whatever reason. I can knock off Golbat's Violet, knock off Buzzwold's item, and Claywood lefties, and that kind of thing. So, yeah, that's the team. It's okay. I'm gonna pause and I'll get right into the game. Okay, here we're at the game, and as you can see, Carson had to bring Jirachi, Buzzwole, Tangela, Toxapex, Mega Electric, and Clefable. So he didn't bring Zygarde 10, he didn't bring the Delphox, which I'm really happy about. Didn't bring the Golbat, Pidgeot, and a Lone Tantru. So, two that are kind of surprising, though I definitely see why he wouldn't bring Zygarde when I have two Ice Shot users and things that just take a hit. So, you know, that's that. Plus, like, it could just be Shuka on Metagross and it just plop him back and he won't do anything, I guess, in that case. So, definitely makes sense. Delphox, however, is a bit more surprising, but, you know, I can still see it. Though I do think it might just be better than Buzzwole in this matchup, but regardless, let's get into the game. He's gonna lead off with Rachi. I'm gonna lead off with my Donphan. He doesn't have removal, so I just want to get my rocks. However, since he does lead with Rachi, I do just want to click knockoff and knock off the Tangela that comes in. Instead, he goes into Toxapex, which is interesting because if I just clicked Earthquake, he would have been very sad. And now I make a misplay. I'm like, I can get damage off on the thing, and he's not gonna burn me, right? And my laptop dies. Nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake, thinking he's not gonna burn me, right? He's gonna go for T-Spikes here, because that would make sense against my team, I guess, kind of, maybe? I don't know. So I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake, do 56%, and he's gonna go for the Scald, and does he get the burn? Of course he does. So, that was a bad play. That was a pretty bad play on my end. I'm gonna switch out here, and go into my guard, because that just kind of grabs a kill at this point. Well, it doesn't really grab a kill, but that doesn't care about Pex, and if he goes Tangela, which is what I'm expecting, I can just do a clean 75% to the thing, as he plops a Toxic on me. Bit annoying, but you know, it's fine. And this time I'm gonna click Shadow Ball, expect him to go into his Rashi, but he just fucking Toxic protect Tangela, and I'm not a fan of it. And yeah, now I'm going to click now I'm going to click Side Shock, expecting a switch of sorts, or him to maybe stay in or something, or go into Toxapex again because he already switched into something it's weak to, so who knows. But no, Clefable comes in. I don't want to stay in because I don't have anything that can help me deal with this, and I'm toxic. So I'm just gonna go hard into the Metagross, and I'm gonna go for the Media Mash. Once again, he goes into Toxapex for reasons, and I guess he has regen back, no sense, but I don't get a boost, which is unfortunate, but now I'm just gonna go for the Zen button. He goes into Buzzwole, which takes a million, so you know, that's cool. And I think I just go for another one. Pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do, because I think from the damage he was like bulky and stuff. He goes in Tangela, that also takes more than it should. And now I'm gonna go for Media Mash, hope for a boost as he goes back into Buzzwole. And I don't get a boost. So Buzzwole goes down to Metagross, that's cool. Metagross has taken a ton of life damage though because of his pivoting, but that's fine, it's manageable. Now I'm gonna go into my Kovac here on the Rachi. He just U-turns, breaking the switch. I get the all-important mummy off there, as he's gonna go into Tangela, and I can see this as an opportunity to set up with my Kovac. Especially if he doesn't have Haze on Toxapex, this might just win, or anything on Clefable that would be annoying. He obviously can't be unaware because he's softball, so that's super good to know. I'm just gonna Calm Mind up, and I think I go for Shadow Ball here, get damage off on the Tangela, I get a speed F drop, which obviously doesn't matter. So that's cool. Tangela is kind of annoying at this point. Tangela plus Pex, that core is a bit obnoxious. He goes for Protect here, as I just click Shadow Ball because I have no reason not to. And fucking Leechy Toxic Protect Tangela, I'm upset. But yeah, I think I just clicked Shadow Ball again here. Yeah, because I figured he would switch into Pex or something. I do get the Speed F drop, which is super nice. But he's gonna get his Black Sludge as well as Leechy recover. No, he doesn't have the best. He's gonna get Leechy back though, and I'm gonna fire up another Shadow Ball. Unfortunately, Toxic Pex is faster than a Kofax, so you know, give Kofax more base speed. I'm gonna rest up though, get rid of the Toxic and get it back to full, and he's gonna get Leechy recovery, and that's sad. So I'm gonna switch out, going to my Mega Guard here, as he just fires off a Scald, crits me, which is a little unfortunate. Depends. It might actually make a mild difference. On whether my guard dies or not, because you'll see it again. You can probably expect, you know, things and stuff. So I'm gonna wish up and then fire over Hyper Voice. Just I want to kill the thing because if he softballs, I don't die and I get my wish back. If he Moonblasts, then he's gonna be relatively low and that's fine. So he's gonna have a Flamethrower instead of expecting my Metagross. That's a fair play. However, I do just live and I get my wish back, and that's cool, I guess. And now I'm gonna throw up a wish, and you can see the chat going wild because Carson left for a while to do stuff, and then everyone was talking in chat, so that's that. I'm gonna throw up a wish as he softballs. I'm gonna go to my Metagross here, knowing I can take a Flamethrower. He just goes for rocks, which are gonna be really annoying. That was definitely his turn to get rocks could play on his end. And I'm gonna go for the Rock Polish here, and this is where I realized, oh yeah, I didn't run enough speed on this fucking thing, so I'm gonna get that sped. I have to take a Fire Punch, but I'm gonna go for the Adamant Life Orb Earthquake, and he lifts, so pretty sure that was a roll. I don't know in whose favor. I think it was in his, but I'm not exactly sure. But I'm gonna switch out. I don't want to take another Fire Punch. Metagross is still a win con. I'm going to go my Kofax, knowing that Fire Punch is going to do a solid 3, and he is confirmed to be Scarf in case that wasn't already obvious. So he's going to go for Leech Seed. I forget to click Sleep Talk because I'm really bad at Pokemon. Yeah, forgot that I was asleep. Don't know how, don't know why. So I'm going to Sleep Talk here, and I get rest. So yeah, Sleep Talk doesn't like me. This game especially, it's just a bit of a sad time really, and I'm gonna go out into my Donphan, knowing that I can take the Thunderbolt that is more than likely incoming, and then take another hidden power as well, and get an Earthquake off potentially. So he's gonna go for Snarl actually, which is a move, which I think he had so he can kinda sorta deal with Mega Gardevoir, which I can kinda see, to weaken that and stuff. So I make a misplay here, I get my rocks, because like, I can kill Rachi on the switch in. What I should have done was gone for Earthquake, even though I was a -1 and burned. I would have still done a Chunklet, and it would have made this metric a lot easier to deal with, because if you look at my team right now, I kind of don't have anything for my metric left, because I didn't play well with my Donphan. And my Mega God is weakened too, so, like, by weakened I mean basically dead. So, Donphan goes down, yeah, bad plays, boys. I'm going to my Kofax here, because I just need Sleep Talk. He crits me, as I think I click rest. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna rest out. Right now I just need some Sleep Talk rolls. I need some Shadow Balls off on the thing. Maybe a Calm Mind would help too. Yeah, Calm Mind would be perfect. And then start getting Shadow Balls and stuff, because if I get Calm Minds then I can beat the thing. However, I just get rest because Pokemon hates me. So, you know. Yeah, this thing is now a massive threat because well, it depends on what I get here. Even if I do get something good here, then I'm still kind of fucked. And as you can see, I once again, I get Shadow Ball this time. Get a clean 15% off because I'm at minus like a million special attack. So, yeah, Sleep Talk would have been cool if it actually helped me, if it was actually working with me, but it didn't. So, my play at this point is losing. My other play is hoping to not lose. Basically, since he has Snarl, I assume that he has Thunderbolt, which means Weavile can take a hit. So I'm gonna go into my Weavile here and still fire off his Ice Shot just in case he's like weird set without Thunderbolt. But also it's gonna go for Ice Shot, get damage off. As he actually reveals he has Overheat. That gives me a chance again. So Overheat knocks out Weavile, but he's at -2 special attack, which means my Dragonite can't set up on this because I can't take an HP Ice. So, you know, I'm gonna go for the DD here, and he takes off his Rachi to rocks. I get up to +1/+1, and unfortunately Toxapex doesn't die to an earthquake because it's such a fucking fat piece of garbage. Then I'm gonna have to click the Supersonic Sky Strike button and knock the thing out with that, which means I no longer have my Z move, which makes this whole deal a lot more difficult. So I'm gonna fly up here against Clayble. I can take a Moonblast if he goes for it, and Fly should be a 2-hit kill because he's confirmed to not be unaware. Now by Stealth Rocks, he's not running Softball on an unaware set, which he can't get. Because we were playing custom game. No, we weren't. So we were in battle area. So yeah, never mind. Nothing of this is relevant. So I'm gonna fly, and flying to an earthquake is gonna be enough to knock the thing out. So that goes down. He's gonna go into Spoogles, and I'm just gonna fly up. He does have protect, but I do have more flies than he has protects. So this is all fine and dandy. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip ahead because it's a few turns of that until he's like, oh yeah, let's not do that. So he's gonna go for the Toxic here, and I think I should, yeah, I'm gonna go for DD here, expect him to Toxic because that's his play. Like, he has no reason not to realistically. So I'm like, let's just DD and for memes, right? No, he decides that he doesn't want to win the game and just doesn't protect, and I'm like, what? I could have just killed you, but apparently that's not a thing. So I'm gonna get defeated and die. So I don't understand that, but at this point, who cares? So I'm gonna make a misplay here. I'm not. What I should have done was gone to make a guard and just clicked Wish, and then got and died to Toxic because I would have been at like 3%. So it would just protected. I throw up a Wish, and then I can go to Megalovania, get that Wish, and hope to win that way and get boost on the thing. But instead I just go hard Megalovania because at this point I don't fucking care anymore. And just hope that I get some boost. Spoilers, it's not gonna happen. Because Megalovania doesn't love me. Very, very, very unfortunate. Shout out to Ethan in chat. But yeah, that wasn't my best game. But you know, GG Carson. GG Tangela, most importantly. Shout out to Tangela for being a cool thing. He's gonna go for the Giga Drain, and Delete Sheet is gonna be able to knock me out. Yeah, if I would have gone guard first and thrown up a Wish, I actually had a pretty decent chance there. Especially if I got a boost. But alas, I did not do that. And he's gonna go obviously for Protect here. That's his play. And Mega Guard is gonna drop. So, oh yeah, I think this is where it might have mattered that I get crit. I don't know how much it would have done without the crit. If I would have been out of range to die from a Toxic, I would have actually been able to go into guard and just go Bewears and get a kill. And this way I can't. I don't know how much it would have actually mattered, but you know, that's something to complain about if I want to, but I'm not going to. Just worth noting. But yeah, regardless, GG Carson. Stuff. So we lose the second game, and I'm gonna try to make it our last game to lose because then I'm 9-2, and that's my best record I ever had in the PPL-esque league. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else I want to point out? No. You know, bit of better luck in my favor would have been nice, and then I would have had a better chance. But you know, who cares? I misplayed, and I got fucked for it. Welcome to Pokemon. So it goes. So if you fuck up, you deserve to lose. So that's it, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me what you think of the team and the stuff and the things. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, leave some nudes. I will appreciate all 3 of those, and hopefully see you guys next time. Goodbye.